this is more of a khaki, like I see more green in this than this.
Yeah,
You don't
yeah,
see
And look at her skin tone
More
underneath
ash,
it.
you know?
She's cool. So look at her skin tone underneath it. You see cool. This is totally her because she's cool. This is totally not her. She would never put that on her because that does not go with her skin
No.
tone at all.
Good girl.
Right. But I like this.
But that's because you're looking at it on her skin.
Because you're looking at it on my skin.
It would. This
But on
does
my
not.
skin,
It's
it's
not going to look
different.
good on you,
No.
but it's going to counteract what you got going on.
And the
Right.
only reason that I will use my color on her skin is because whoever did it before added too much red to it. So what I
So
gotta
you
do
can still
is
see the red
neutralize
underneath
the red.
my eyebrows?
You can
My
see it a little
my
bit.
eyebrow. The red is still coming through?
Yeah.
The pink?
And
She's
this
gonna
will
fix that with
neutralize
that.
that.
Yeah.
Does that make sense?
So,
You want me to say that again?
No, I get it. I heard.
get it?
I do hair. I understand
Okay.
color theory. They were asking questions. They can't
I don't
hear you.
understand
You
it. I
don't
think
get
I'm
it.
going to have to go over it like a million times before I completely
That's-
get it.
Here's the easiest thing that,
This is correction, what she's doing right
yeah,
now.
that's
Right.
color
So-
correction.
Right.
The easiest thing to do is, number one, you've got to look at the person's eyes. Look at their eyes first. Like, I'm looking at your eyes. I see green in your eyes, too.
Yeah.
So you'd be a little more difficult, what we're talking about that, a little more difficult to do.
She swings.
She's, yeah.
She's a swinger.
So you would, so on your eyebrows, I would put this on one side, like I would try it out, the color. And then I would put this on the other side, and I would see
To
what's
see
gonna
what's
happen. Because I think this might be a little too muddy, and I think this one might be a little too pink. So with you, as an individual, I would take these and mix them together to neutralize them, and that's the color I would choose for you. But I'm always gonna put it on your head. Then we go around, now look at her eyes, chocolate brown eyes.
But her eyebrows are lighter.
But she's really
That's
easy.
okay,
She's
it's
very
still
easy.
warm. It's still, she has beautiful coloring, chocolate eyes, she's got blue undertones, more than I do, more than you do. She would definitely be in the warm family. Now, if I put this on and I still saw a little bit too pink, a little bit, just a tiny bit, I might add one drop of this.
Are you ever shocked when you do color? Have you ever been shocked that you thought you had someone nailed and they have come back in and you've looked at them and thought, I really missed the boat on this?
Not really, because it's really not as difficult. It's only if you've had no color training at all
Okay.
that you really mess up. And the worst thing that could happen is I look at her and I make a decision to put this on. Okay? No, I do, and it comes back, it's not bad, but it's a little too red, it's not quite the color. I know that
Did
I
you
put
put-
this on, then I would do your second
that
treatment
one.
with this,
So
and it would
what-
automatically
what-
neutralize.
I was thinking slate gray, but this was what, I was thinking more of a slate gray, but if you put slate gray, are you going to get too much blue?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, absolutely. So, and on the opposite end, if I decided just to use this, instead of having too much like pinky tone to it, it would have more of an ashy muddy tone. So I would take my opposite, which is the warm one, this is cool, this is warm, and it says on the bottles,
Oh, it
W
tells you
warm.
cool?
Yep,
Oh,
tells you
great,
right on the
great.
bottles, this is warm, this is cool.
But don't you think, Doreen, that she would have equal of both?
I would, yes, absolutely.
Okay.
Yeah, and I know that as a professional, but if I was just finishing up and I wanted to make a decision and I didn't want to mix them, no matter which one I would choose, if I chose this, you'd probably come back a little bit too muddy. I'd look at your chart, I'd say, oh, I used a cool color. I need to use
But
something
she's
warm.
not far off this right now.
No, she's not. She's not. But all I'm saying is,
She's
I think
probably
it's-
got,
I
she's
think
probably got
she's
a
neutral.
fourth of this, and this is, you know.
But you don't pull your hair out to go crazy. The worst thing that can happen is that this wasn't the exact color, and you looked at the charts and you said, I used a cool dark brown. All right, it's a little bit too muddy, I need some warmth to it, so I'm gonna use a warm brown, and I'm gonna neutralize it. Opposite, I used a warm brown, you came back, it was a little too pinky. It either turns a little too muddy or a little too pink. Those are the two colors that it turns. So if it's a little too pinky, I look and I used a warm color, I'm gonna go to my dark cool color and I'm gonna neutralize it.
Okay. Okay, I have one more question.
Mhm.
Okay.